top of the food chain, rocking with the rat tail, king sanitation, jumping at the trash now, murderous assassins harassment of.
Yo guys, what is going on? Timpus here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. So, in today's video, I'll be teaching you guys how to make a moving stream overlay. I've not done this before. It's very easy to do, very simplistic. I won't be showing you guys how to make this, I'll just be showing you guys how to make movement. So as you can see, these rectangles above it, they'll be moving from left to right. And also these little glowing areas, they will be like getting brighter and dimmer. It's really easy to do. All you need is Photoshop or an editing something like Photoshop, something like Pixlr or PicMonkey, any of them editing softwares you can get online, as well as After Effects or something like After Effects. So yeah, what you want to do is save this as a PSD, and what I've got these different layers. So these layers will be opened up in After Effects, and you need these. So number 4, that's one of the rectangles at the top. Number 3 is also one of the rectangles. Same with 2 and 1. They're all rectangles at the top that will be moving, and they're all separate layers. I've got another layer for the light, which are these 2 glowing parts on the sides. And then I've got the actual overlay itself, which won't be moving, but you need to keep that as a separate layer. So then you want to save it. Go to File, Save As, and then save it as a PSD. And then you want to import it. So you want to open up a new composition in After Effects. Go to File, New Project, and then you want to go to Import, File, and import that PSD. I've already done it, and it will come up like this. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to make the lights brighter and dimmer. So what you want to do is you want to come down to the bottom over here and go to Light, Transform, and then go to Opacity. So it's very easy to do. All you want to do is press a keyframe, and we're going to start at not 0, maybe like 25. And then as you can see, this is the timeline, so if you move across, let's say about 2 seconds, just a little bit move it across, and then increase it, let's say 60%. And then if we just zoom in, we can see these 2 keyframes, so it goes from one to another. And if you look at the top, you can see it gets brighter. It's very nice. And if you move over a little bit more, you can make it a bit darker by moving down the opacity, and then move along again, make it a bit brighter. And then as you can see, if you press the spacebar to watch it back, it gets brighter and dimmer, and it gives it a nice effect. So like when someone's watching your stream, they'll just notice it, and it'll look quite nice, make your streams look a bit more professional, something different. And if you want it to look a bit smoother, if you highlight it all, right click, go to Keyframe Assistant, go to Easy Ease. So it basically smoothens out the motion. Instead of going from bright to dark, it starts off slow, then gets a bit faster, and then when it reaches that next keyframe, it'll slow down again. It just smoothens it out a little bit. So yeah, you want to just like, if you go back to opacity, you want to kind of duplicate that a few times. Let's say maybe up to like 15 seconds. We'll just do that. So if you just copy it all, press Ctrl C, move it along, Ctrl V. I'll do it one more time. So we've got that, and now we're going to animate the rectangles at the top. So we'll start with number 1. You want to press on number 1 and press P to go to positioning, and then press the keyframe. So it's start. So number 1, if you just press the I, we can see it's that dark purple one. So you want to move along a bit, and then move this number right here, the left number, and we'll move it across to the other side, like so. Then highlight them both, right click, Keyframe Assistant, Easy Ease, and as you can see now, it moves along like that. And then we want it to move back as well. So we're going to move along on the timeline, and then we'll drag this back over to where it started, and then it's already easy eased, so we don't need to do that. So it does that, it moves along like that, very very smooth. I'll just zoom in for you guys. As you can see, if we go back, it moves like that, but it moves quite quickly, so we can actually make that slower by highlighting them all. Hold Alt, I think, and then double click, and then drag it. So it should be a bit slower now. But you can see by adding the easy ease, by right clicking keyframe assistant easy ease, it smoothens it out. And then you want to basically do the exact same to the others. And they're all in different places, so they're going to arrive at the left and right at different points. So number 2, we're going to press P, go to the very start, add a keyframe, move along. Maybe I'll move it to about here. You can make some faster than others. And I'll move it back over to the left. Gonna highlight it all. Right click, keyframe, assistant, easy ease. We'll have a look back. It looks really really nice. And then if you do the rest, like the same to the rest of them, it'll look very cool. And then once you've done that, basically what you want to do, like once you've animated it to what you want it to look like, I'm not going to finish here because I don't want to carry it on. You guys get the gist of it. It's the exact same thing for the other rectangles. I'm going to go to File, Export, Add to Render Queue. And we want to get rid of the black background so that we can use it over the top of our stream. Yeah, because if you just use it like that, then it'll have a black background. So what you will want to do is when you go to output, you want to choose wherever you want to save it, and then render settings. If you just click on that, you want it to be on best, you want the resolution to be full. Just having a look at the rest of them. I think that's all fine. And then output module, click on that. And basically you want it to be a quick time. So press quick time. Channels, you want it to be alpha, and by having it, I think it's RGB plus alpha actually. So basically alpha makes the background transparent. And then once you've done that, what you want to do is open your streaming software. For me it's OBS, so I'll open that up right now. Okay, so once you have got onto it, you want to go to the plus button, go to media source, and then call it whatever you want, press OK, then go to browse, and basically choose that video file, that QuickTime video file, and then press on it, and then you want to press on loop, and that way the animation won't just stop, it'll just carry on doing it over and over again, and you won't have to think about it. So yeah, you want to make sure that is pressed on loop, and it'll just carry on doing the animation, and then you want to press OK, and then it'll be moving. I don't have it on here right now, but you guys know that that will happen. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video guys, make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe if you are new. If you want to see more tutorials like this, let me know. This was very simplistic, but I can make a more advanced version. Keep up the 6 support. I'm back guys.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how.